Alright, yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, I'm wearing Montreal gear, not because I like Montreal, but because I had no Toronto gear, and I am predicting the Toronto and Montreal series, which is the last series to start. I believe the rest of the series have started already. Bruins pick up a big win in Boston tonight, which is good. But we're not here to talk about Boston. We're here to talk about Montreal and Toronto. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun series. And I don't think it's going to end quickly. And this will be the first time since I've started watching hockey regularly, which was 2018. So it's a year that Vegas came in. So probably, yeah, late 2017, early 2018, something like that is when I started really zeroing in and paying attention to hockey. And I'm going to be honest, I've never rooted for Toronto because I've always been, I think, since then, for the exception of last year when they lost in the playoff round, I think, to Columbus. I've never rooted for them. I didn't root for them in the playoff round. I sure as hell didn't root for them the two other times against Boston because they were against Boston, but I didn't root for them against Columbus because I don't like them. I actually kind of despise Toronto a little bit, and I despise Montreal too. But Montreal is in a different way. I hate Montreal in a completely different way because I respect and I like some of the players they have on their team, like Carey Price. Um, and and really on Toronto, I really only respect and like one player they have on their team, which is Joe Thornton, and that's because he came from San Jose, and I liked San Jose, and I like Joe Thornton, and I think he deserves a cup. But on to the two teams. Toronto seems to be a really, really good team. They're a really good team, and I think they're better than Montreal in a few ways. Montreal's got him in goaltending. I think that's one of the things that got him in. If they play Carey Price, I think they will play Carey Price tomorrow. If they don't, I'm going to be completely surprised. But, you know, what this is it's two teams that really don't like each other. This is the biggest rivalry in Canada, in my opinion. And fans are going to argue that it's the biggest rivalry in hockey for them. It's their favorite rivalry. It's not my favorite rivalry, okay? Mostly because I hate both teams. But anyway, this is going to be a hard-fought series. This isn't going to be easy for Montreal or easy for Toronto. But I think Toronto is the better team here. And they're the better team for a few reasons. Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, Joe Thornton, to name a few. But I think Montreal's got some things to work on. I think it's been since 2014, 15, maybe 16, since they've actually won a playoff series. I think, don't quote me on that, because they could have won one in 2017. I can't remember. I'm not sure. But it has been a long time since they have won a playoff series with Carey Price, which seems like it should be a piece of cake to win a playoff series with Carey Price. I mean, he's arguably the best goalie of this generation. In my opinion, he is the best goalie of this generation. And so it seems like that part should be easy, but it hasn't come easy for them, which is good for me. But yeah, I'm rooting for Toronto this series, and Toronto has some things that are just better than Montreal, and that's how I see it. That being said, I do think Montreal is going to win in 7 games. And what persuaded me to think that is, I saw a video the other day from Steve Dangle. I think that's his name. But big hockey guy. And he's a Maple Leafs fan, I think. And he's like, because because Toronto is, well, Toronto, they could actually lose this series. I'm hoping not. And I was like, you know what? They probably will. And so I thought, this will probably go to Game 7. But Maple Leafs are the biggest chokers in modern day. Well, no, you throw the Capitals in there, and then you throw the Sharks in there. Yeah, Maple Leafs are some of the biggest chokers in the NHL. And yeah, Joe Thornton is one of the biggest choking players in the NHL. I hate to say that, but he is. Yeah, I don't think the Maple Leafs are going to come out of this. And I think Montreal will go on. I don't think they'll get too far after this, but still, I don't think Toronto's going to get far at all. Besides winning 3 games, they're going to make it to Game 7. And I think it'll be a hard-fought series, and I think it'll be a fun series. But Montreal will win. And I don't want that. I'm not too happy about that, actually. But, yeah, they may just win. Keep in mind all the predictions that I have made over the past few days about teams. I'm probably going to be wrong about most of them. Most of them I will be wrong about, because that's just how it works. You make a prediction and then you're wrong about it. That's how it works for everybody. Not just me. Everybody. So, and you know what, that's okay. But for now, it looks like some series, or at least one, is going to be probably wrapping up pretty soon here. And I won't say which one I think is going to wrap up pretty soon, but there is going to be one that I think is going to be wrapping up pretty soon. So, anyway, bye guys, thumbs up, subscribe.